guys Outdoors Life here, and today we're going to be cooking some salmon for Valentine's Day for my mom. So if you want to have a great recipe, simple recipe to delight your mom or dad or friends with some nice salmon, then this is a great recipe. So you're going to want 2 glass pans. Well, it depends on the size of the salmon fillets. We have 2 pounds, so I'm going to put the big fillet in this one and the smaller fillet in this one, or we'll see how they fit. We have 2 pounds, so that's how much we'll be cooking. You're going to want your oven set to 350. And while that preheats, we'll go ahead and get this ready. So one thing you want to start by is taking a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of each pan. So just a tiny bit, and then don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Just smush that around on the bottom. Make sure you always wash your hands. Then you're going to take one of your fillets. And as you can see, these are fresh caught, beautiful salmon. Nothing more beautiful than that. We're going to go ahead and set this down and move it around that oil. Now we're going to take the oil, put a little bit of oil on the top, and then you're going to rub that onto the top of your fillet. Then you can flip it, do the same thing with the other side, but there will already be oil from the bottom of the pan, so you won't have to add any more. Now we're going to flip it back to the top side. And this is really all you're going to need. So you have your olive oil, and then the only seasoning you will need for this recipe is the most simple salmon seasoning, magic salmon seasoning. This is the best seasoning after all the years I've cooked salmon and whatnot. This is the best seasoning so far. Sweet, just perfect flavor, great with salmon. So we're going to sprinkle that on. You want to be generous with it. Never have too much. So you just want to get a decent amount on there. And like anything, you don't want to over season it because you want the flavor of the fish. Then you can go ahead and rub those seasonings really into the little crevices. Like that. Add a little bit more to that side. And that first half's done. Flip it. And we're going to do the same thing. Just season the back side up. It's like this. The back side I'm not going to do quite as heavy because you don't want to over season it. The first side seasoned pretty heavy. So the light side just lightly seasoned. Flip it back to the top. And that's basically all you have to do. We're going to go ahead and prepare this next fillet. This is a smaller fillet, so we're going to be putting this, move this over, putting this in a smaller pan. So, and always make sure you wash your fillets off once you buy them, just to make sure that they're clean. You never know what might be on them. Now that our oven's preheated, we're just going to quickly get this one ready, drop it in, and that pan's the perfect size. A little bit of oil on top, like we did the other one. Make sure it's all on there. Flip it again, make sure that's on, and we're going to season it up. And really, it doesn't get any more simple than this. Just seasonings, olive oil, some nice salmon. I'm going to season this backside heavy, flip it. This is going to be a little bit more of a crispy piece for me and my sister and my dad, because we like it a little bit more crispy. So it's a smaller fillet, so we're going to put it in for a little bit longer. Won't get in all in those little crevices. So now our salmon fillets are ready to go in. Now basically all we're going to need is, now that our oven is set at 350, we're going to set both of these in there. Don't let too much heat escape. Just like that. And depending on the size of your fillets, you're going to want to set them to about 30 minutes. I'm going to start mine at 30, and then I'll check them, and I'll see you guys then.